Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to solve the 2x2. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so the first step into solving a 2x2 is to solve one layer. So I'm going to pick white because that's what I'm used to. So first of all, I'm going to find a corner. So here's a corner. So this corner is not in the correct spot. So I got to move that out of place. So I got to find the green and the white, which is right here. So all we have to do is bring this down and connect it to that. And then this one right here is down here. So if this one has to go here, that means it would have to go into this corner. So I'm going to rotate to here and then just move it up just like so. And then now for this final one, what we can do to do this is we can put it on top of where it needs to go and do R, U, R prime. And that is the first layer. So the second layer, there's many possible ways the cube can be. So here's one of them. I'm going to show you all of them. So to solve this, you put the yellows in the front and the back and do R2, U2, R prime, U2, R2. Okay guys, so here's the next situation you might have. So these two are solved. These two have to get flipped. So there's one on the front and one on the back. So you're going to have those two on the left and this one on the right. And then you're going to do R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R, F prime. And that just solved it. Okay, so your next situation is going to be this, where these two are solved and these two are not. So you're going to want to have the yellow on the left and do F, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. Okay, so this one you should be familiar with if you know how to solve the beginner's method of the 3x3. So this one, you just have the yellows all on the right side, except for this one. So you're going to want to make sure this one is on the front left and make sure the yellow is facing the right. And do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. So this one is pretty similar from the last one, except the yellow is on the left. So with this, you're going to do L prime, U prime, L, U prime, L prime, U2, and L. So this next one is a really simple algorithm. You got one in the front, one in the back, and two in the right. Make sure the two in the right are on the left side and do F, R, U, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. So the last and final case you're going to get for orientating the yellows is you're going to get this two. So the yellow is going to be on the front as well as the back. And you're going to want to do R2, U2, R prime, U2, R2. Okay, so now that the yellow is all on top, now we got to permutate all the edges. So the first algorithm you might have to do is this one, where these two need to flip and these two are solved. So make sure the solved ones are on the left side and do R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. So this next case is kind of like the top checkerboard. So basically what it is you're just flipping these two or these two. It doesn't matter. Make sure whatever you want to flip is on the right side, and you're going to want to do R, U prime, R prime, U prime, F2, U prime, R, U, R prime, D, and R2. Okay, this next case is a bit different. So as you can see, the front face is solved, except the back has to flip these two and these two. So you're going to make sure they're on the back, and then you're going to do R2, U prime, B2, U2, R2, U prime, R2. So this is a pretty unique case. Basically what there is on top, there's two in the back not solved, and then there's two adjacent corners on the other side not solved. So what you're going to want to do is make sure the adjacent corner, make sure that one's on the right, and then make sure the top is in the back, and do R, U prime, R, F2, R prime, U, R prime, and then whatever you need to do to finish it off. So this case is super easy. This is the final case you'll need to know. Basically, it's just like columns where these two have to flip as well as these two. So you can do this from anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. Do R2, F2, R2. And that's pretty much it on how to solve the 2x2. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.